Spirits in my head and they won't go. I got guns in my head and they won't go. Spirits in my head and they won't go. I got guns in my head and they won't go. Spirits in my head and they won't go. I got guns in my head and they won't go.
I hate when girls, especially my girlfriend, think that we're gonna leave them all the time. Oh, you're gonna leave me because I'm not good enough. Woman, I'm lucky I even got you. What do you mean? I am built like a twig. I look like every basic white boy with black hair. You are probably gonna be the first and last girlfriend I have. I'm hideous. I appreciate that you have enough confidence in me that you think I can pull another girl like that, but I really can't. You are stuck with me, because there is no way. Nobody's gonna be lined up at my door like, I wanna date him. I don't even know how you put up with me half the time. I'm lucky you even looked in my direction. What do you mean? What about I'm about to leave you? Where am I about to go? Walmart?
If anybody wants to know what it's like to work with Apollo and Loki at the same time, it's like this. A little more. Little more. Little more. I know I'm gonna regret this, but what the hell are you doing? Seeing just how far I can push Tabby until she breaks. You already did that last week! That was to teach her how to set boundaries. Now I'm teaching her that she can't control everything. Good fucking luck! I've tried to teach her this multiple times. She's stubborn as hell, doesn't learn, and just cries a lot. And we have a mental breakdown. Yeah, congrats! You caused her to cry. It's not that hard. 5, 4, 3, 2. These mental breaks has been happening way more often. Maybe I should consider therapy. Are you fucking kidding me?
Every day it's a getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster.
We gotta run, the killer's
My leg
coming.
is broken, I can't move.
Weak little girl, you're mine now.
Ooh, I'm non-binary and I really don't like it when people use gendered terms on me.
Oh,
yeah, the problem is assuming, because
yeah,
you literally
I
just
didn't know.
assume.
I didn't know.
I get it,
think that,
you know, everyone
days
dates and things, yeah, I agree, like, everyone needs, you know, a bit of more of understanding about, like,
I'll try harder.
yeah, I just think you have to do better going forward,
do
so.
do I have your consent to continue?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say goodbye, little girl. Ugh.
Yikes.
Oh,
yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
My fellow Americans.
President.
My fellow Americans. Comrades.
Yeah, well, you're trying to kill us, so we're not comrades. You know what? What are we fighting the war together or something? Jeez, Soviets.
Say goodbye, scum.
Scum's neutral. Scum works. Scum works.
Yeah,
Scum works.
neutral.
Yeah.
Okay. Say goodbye, scum.
Bye-bye. Salad, yummy, yummy. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy fruit salad. I did my time and I want out.
I try. Sometimes I'll see like a super skinny person and I'll be like, hey, you look great. What do you eat? And it's always some depressing list of things. It's like, I eat lettuce and asparagus and sometimes I eat an onion. I'm like, oh, so there's no hope is what you're saying. Because I'm not doing any of that. I always hope they have like some secret that I've never heard of. Like they're going to be like, did you know if you eat a donut standing up, it's like half the calories? Thank you, you skinny angel.
I haven't done something like this in a while, and it's going to be a little different this time. This is going to be a put a finger down challenge, and I'm not going to tell you what it is until the end. And it's going to be a little lengthy, but if you're willing, stick with it. Put a finger down if you're prone to addictive or compulsive behaviors, or you tend to marry/date people with addictive and compulsive behaviors. Put a finger down if you're typically more reactive than proactive. Put a finger down if you tend to be extremely judgmental of yourself or other people. Put a finger down if you struggle with having good boundaries and you like to people please. Put a finger down if sometimes you lie when it would be just as easy to tell the truth. Put a finger down if you've been known to tolerate inappropriate behavior. Put a finger down if you are either constantly seeking approval or overly independent. Put a finger down if you're too loyal to the wrong people. Put a finger down if you struggle with intimate relationships. Put a finger down if you're either overly rigid and serious or the opposite, comical even in situations you shouldn't be. Put a finger down if you feel really guilty after standing up for yourself. Put a finger down if you have a hard time motivating yourself and you usually need external sources of motivation. Put a finger down if you are anxious and hypervigilant. Put a finger down if you overreact to things outside of your control. Put a finger down if you tend to confuse love with pity. Put a finger down if you have difficulty finishing projects and burn out fast. Put a finger down if you're overly dependent or terrified of abandonment. Put a finger down if you typically live life as either the victim or the offender. Put a finger down if you get intimidated by rage and anger, or if you have a rage and anger problem. And lastly, put a finger down if you're either super responsible or super irresponsible. Now, there were almost 25 things on that list, so pretty lengthy. And if you have 10 fingers or more down, I'm willing to bet you were raised in either an alcoholic household, an abusive household, or a neglectful household.
Pull your hatchets out. Stop, chop, chop, chop. Swing, 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 swing. Swing, 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 swing. Uh-oh. Here come the po-po. Too much murder.
You're a real stupid piece of shit. But I know I'm a piece of shit. That at least makes me better than all the pieces of shit who don't know they're pieces of shit. Or is it worse? Breakfast. Oh, I don't deserve breakfast. Shut up. Don't feel sorry for yourself. What does that do? Get breakfast, you stupid fat ass. These are cookies. This is not breakfast. You are eating cookies. Stop it. Stop eating cookies and go make yourself breakfast. Stop it. Don't eat one more cookie. Put that cookie down. Do not eat that cookie. I can't believe you ate that cookie.
Could we pretend hypothetically that I am just an energy that got caught in an entity? Got it? No. Okay. Then I got placed in some space and time.
Have you heard of the theory about siblings? No. So you know in a family, like say there's 3 kids, right? You have the oldest, the middle, and the youngest. Well, scientists have found that the order you're born in, like your birth order, can actually tell your future. What do you mean? So I read this article and scientists found that the oldest child is actually a really good leader in business, very competitive, and found that they make a lot of money. And most of them work in government, law, or in the medical field. And they found that half of the Nobel Peace Prize winners are actually the oldest child in their family. I bet the youngest child is the best though, huh? Just wait. So the middle child is found to actually be really good at negotiating, the rebellious, and they're found to be closer to their friends than they are their family. They're also the most level-headed out of all their siblings. Famous people that are middle children are Martin Luther King Jr. and Bill Gates. I'm still waiting for the youngest child. Okay, so the youngest child has been found to be very charming, creative, and funny, but can be very manipulative when they want to get their way. You'll like this. It's also found that the youngest child is found to make more money than the middle child and the oldest child. Some famous celebrities that are the youngest child in their family is Harry Styles and Ariana Grande. Now everyone's just going to send this to their siblings and it's going to create a huge argument.
How is it that you go about defining good and evil? I'm only using what the gods gave me.
Remember when you ran away and I got on my knees and begged you not to leave because I'd go berserk? Well, you left me anyhow, and then the days got got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind. And they're coming to take me away, haha, they're coming to take me away, oh yeah, to the funny farm, where life is beautiful all the time.
Rolling back to you. Never thought of calling when you had a few, 'cause I always do. Maybe I'm too busy being yours to fall for somebody new. I thought it through.
Show you a photo of a character from Twilight and then tell you if I would come out to them, because this is how I entertain myself these days. He feels both gay and homophobic at the same time, so I really don't know. He lets his foster kids get it on, so I'm sure a bit of... But he's really old, isn't he? He's fucking old, mind. Yeah, no, maybe not. In a heart, are you kidding? Of course I would come out to her. How else am I supposed to subtly ask her what she's into? Yeah, he was a Confederate soldier, and he can barely contain his bloodlust. So, I don't think I'm going to be engaging in conversation with him long enough to come out to him. Okay, she gives off really big, like, I hate everyone equally vibes. Like, she wouldn't hate me because I was gay, she would hate me because she hates everything. So yeah, sure. This big himbo, of course I would come out to him. He's the kind of straight friend that you would take to a gay bar and then you'd turn around and a guy would be very obviously flirting with him, and then he'd turn around and be like, that guy was really nice, I think I just made a friend. And you'd have to sit him down and be like, buddy, people here want to sleep with you. Let's say I'm Bella in this scenario. Yeah, I feel like I would have to come out to him. To be fair, I don't actually think that would make him leave me alone. Again, I would have to, because how else am I supposed to ask her what she's into? Mommy, sorry.
I don't do apples. They taste grainy like fruit dirt. Do you have something else?
Glass slippers. So, do you hate me, or can I just wear Crocs?
Pants! Legs go swish! It's like my knees have finally had a long-awaited breakup.
But if I go on the ocean, I'll have to leave behind all these people. Oh, it's a win-win! I know. Ah! Who are you? Why did you touch me? Prepare to die.
Wait before we enter the party, vibe check. Nah, the vibes are off. Alright, y'all heard the man, vibes are off, let's go. Wait, hold on, why are we just blindly listening to that kid and leaving? Ah, you must be new here. Yeah, no, if he says the vibes are off, the vibes are off. I used to question him too, but his intuition was always right. Oh, come on, every time. Yeah, the kid's got ADHD or something. Crazy intuition, almost psychic. Terrible person to watch a movie with though, always ruins the ending. Wait, if he has ADHD, wouldn't his intuition be worse because he can't pay attention? That's what I thought too, but turns out just because he's not listening to you while you're talking to him, doesn't mean that he's not paying attention to every minute detail of the environment around you. Pretty crazy, it's like Sherlock Holmes. Hey, new kid, your shoes untied. Oh, thanks. What'd I say? How did he know?
And I moved farther than I thought I could, but I missed you more than I thought I would.
Make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me. Yes, I do the cooking, yes, I do the cleaning.
Men are stupid and I don't respect them.
Baby, I'm a gangster too. It takes two to tango. You don't wanna mess with me. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too.
burns to shreds. Another cog in the murder machine. They said I'm teenage and scared, the living shit out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So darken your clothes, I'll strike a violent pose. Maybe it'll lead you alone, but not me. The boys and girls in the clique, the awful names at the stick. You never call.
Quick question, and this is more for my ladies. Can we change the manner of which we consider spiritual discipline? Because we already done figured out that we're the divine ones and that men were supposed to be the helpmates. And at this point, I'm tired of being a good girl and I'm ready to slut somebody out. I'm slutting you out. And I don't know why that can't be seen as divine, because I'm honoring my sacral chakra while I do so. You might as well help me for something, because you don't help for nothing else. I'm just saying, and I'm joking. But ladies, am I joking? I mean, because we really are depriving ourselves of this one thing just because we're trying to behave so much. Meanwhile, why can't it be just as divine as it is so tempting and tawdry? I'm ready to slut somebody out. I'm tired.
Here's some fun facts you may have not wanted to know. But after this video, you'll know. So if you've heard somebody say honey never goes bad, it doesn't. Because there's not enough water in the honey for microorganisms to live on. So that honey you may have thrown away because it's been sitting in your cabinet for, 3 years? It was good. On to the next, ants. Go to war. Similar to humans, and they actually have some crazy strategies. For example, they'll put the weak ones in the front to protect the strong ones in the back. This one is crazy. These conjoined twin sisters actually share a brain. But not only that, they can hear each other's thoughts and they can see out of each other's eyes. I've seen this one before and it's a no for me. I have stage fright. So this is called a public semi-transparent toilet. You cannot see in, but you can see out. No. On to the next. Sunflowers can clean up radioactive waste. Sunflowers are good at eating up pollutants, especially radioactive metal contaminants, and they store all the waste in their stems. In the Antarctic, there are no spiders. That is all. So when Ashton Kutcher was 13 years old, he tried to commit suicide by jumping off a hospital balcony, all because he wanted to save his brother and donate his heart. For all my duck-feeding people, don't feed them bread. It fills up their stomach and they end up getting no nutrients from the bread anyways. And the bread also causes malnourishment. So when lions get injured, they can have mane loss. So when a lion sees a male with a long mane, they avoid fighting with him because they think he is stronger at combat. That's all, folks.
Seem uncomfortable. Do I make you nervous, Corky?
Or what? Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up.
You make it hard to live. Been around the world, don't speak the language, but your booty don't need explaining. All I really need to understand is when you. I said sit.
I got my sights set on you, and I'm ready to aim. The last time I freaked out, I just kept looking down. I just stuttered when you asked me what I'm thinking about. Felt like I couldn't breathe. You asked what's wrong with me. My best friend Leslie said, oh, she just being Miley.
Yo. What up? Yo, can you hear me? Yeah, I see you too. What you want, nigga? Oh, man, same shit. What's up with you? The fuck you mean, what's up with me? I'm sitting right here next to you. Voice sounds real sexy right now. Say what? You want to talk to me later on then? No, I don't want to talk later on, motherfucker. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck's so sexy about my voice? Oh, man, my bad. I was on the phone. Oh.
Well, who cuts people's hair in the middle of the night?
I do. They call me the Midnight Barber.
Yeah, well, that's an infringement of people's liberties.
Is it?
Yeah, so don't ever be doing that to me.
I do it to you.
What?
Who do you think cuts your hair, Einstein?
My hair just doesn't grow very fast.
What, you think it stays that length naturally? I'm in there in the night, styling away.
How dare you do that to me in the night, when I'm oblivious?
I do my best work when you're oblivious. I'll lean you up against the pillow, and I'll go at you.
That's perverse.
Good girl in a straw hat with her arms out in a cornfield. That is a scarecrow.
This is Spooky Goes Punk.
I'm sorry. What the do you want? You've been calling for 20 minutes.
I'm so sick of witchcraft. I knew it was all fake. What happened? I tried doing a cord cutting spell, but unfortunately, he's still in my life. He's still in your life. Yes, I followed the spell exactly like how they said to do it, and it didn't work. Can I ask you a few questions? I'm all ears. Do you still respond to his messages? Sometimes. Do you still keep all of his sweatshirts? Yeah, some sweaters and shirts too. And you still have all of the pictures of him in your phone, right? Yeah, but they're like memories and stuff. That's the reason. That's the reason why it's not working. What? Spells do not do all of the work. You also have to put in the work for the spell to work. And you're still constantly thinking about him. But the spell!
Still on those meds, huh?
Yeah, they helped me to, think. Okay, time for an eyes open nap.
The little homies wanna be like on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. Been spending most of their lives.
There goes the crackhead that I see each morning.
I still have so many things to do today. I need to scratch Mom, I need to knock some things off the shelf, I need to cry, I might need to throw up on the carpet. But first... I'm not lazy. I just don't feel like doing anything. Selected participation. They think I'm doing nothing. My brain is busy, kind of. I need to finish what I know my box isn't this is a nice box. It's brown and it's got corners and it's very boxy. I love this one.
Oh my lord, here she comes again with that frickin' phone. Her and her stupid frickin' TikToks. I'm gonna pretend like I don't see her. Just pretend like I am looking into outer space. Go away, lady.
Gonna show you some skills this morning with this flat mouse. Take it, Mommy. Okay, and you just gotta grab it and you freak out and you can really push your face over here and then you...
Mother, I crave violence.
Cat might actually be your spirit guide, because oftentimes our spirit guides will incarnate as our pets so that they can watch over us closely.
someone here, this found you for a reason because you are developing psychic abilities. So I set the intention that anyone that needs this message is going to get it. So what psychic abilities are you developing, or what are your spiritual gifts? Whoever comes across this, I've done these a few times, but I want to know, what are your spiritual gifts? Okay, someone here, I knew it, you're clairaudient, and I've been saying that, like, you hear things, you hear messages, you hear music, you hear certain things, and it really resonates with however you're feeling, your situation, or whatever, and I feel like sometimes you think you're tripping. This causes you to feel like you're tripping sometimes. You're like, you feel paranoid, you feel like maybe you're crazy. You're not crazy. I'm here to tell you that you are not crazy. You have a strong spiritual gift, okay? You just need to learn how to hone in on it. I feel like you're very open, if that makes sense. So what are your spiritual gifts? Whoever comes across this, what are your spiritual gifts? I feel like you have really strong discernment, if that makes sense. I feel like you're really good at like sensing out people's intentions, okay? That's what you really need to hear. You're very good, like, people's intentions don't often get past you, whoever this is, you know what I'm saying? You got these 7 tiers, so yeah, you need to know that you are a powerful judge of character, and sometimes you wonder if your judgment is off, and what you need to know is you should go with your first thought about a situation, because when you start to overthink about like a person, a situation, then you start to get into these other modes of like, oh, maybe it's this, that. No, go with your first gut feeling. I feel like somebody here, you are very attached to the spiritual realm. Like maybe you just like, this is gonna sound weird, maybe you sense the presence of spirits. Maybe sometimes you feel like you're not alone, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I really feel like you have a strong gift. I feel like someone here, you're very powerful and uplifting. Somebody here could be like really into like motivational speaking, motivational coaching, something like that, or you would be really good at it. Yeah, I feel like you are very enlightened, okay? And I feel like maybe you need to do some meditation, and that's what's gonna help you hone in on this gift. Let me show you guys the cards. But yeah, look, I'm trying to, don't be alarmed by these cards either. I'm trying to tell you, just not a lot gets past you, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you're very spiritually protected, whoever this is, and I feel like you're having a major change of perspective on a lot of things. I really feel like your gifts are, let's see, there's gonna be a part 2 to this. Yeah, look, you overthink, and you're the type of person, you have healing energy, whoever this is, and you help people through tough times, or you really don't even realize when you're doing it sometimes that like you are so healing and helpful to other people, even just your presence, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, you help people come out of sad times. And again, you got the overthinking card. So you need to know, no, you're not crazy. It's just like, this makes you, whatever your spiritual gifts are, they make you feel like you're crazy sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Follow me to part 2. I feel like you need to ground yourself. That's going to help you tap into these gifts a little bit more.
I'm just an average man with an average life. I work from 9 to 5. Hey, hell, I pay the price. All I want is to be left alone in my average home. But why do I always feel like I'm in the twilight?
I hate all men, but then I met this guy, then he made me fall in love with him. Now I'm simping. Wow, fuck my life.
Hey girl. Hi. I have to tell you, I almost didn't want to say it, but Rhonda's been talking the absolute most shit about you. She said your dress is completely outdated and that the ends of your hair look like they've been thrown into your deep fryer. Fucking bitch! Rhonda. Yeah? I have the absolute hottest tea to spill.
Oh, tell me.
The things Wendy's been saying about you. Honey, I almost didn't tell you.
What did Wendy say about me?
You ripped off her stripes, okay? And that the roots in your hair are giving her nightmares.
That fucking bitch! Hey, bitch! I heard what you said about my dress. Oh, yeah? Well, In-N-Out said that I copied your stripes. You did copy my stripes. No, I didn't. Yes, you did, you bitch! You did! You did!
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know.
They're gonna know.
How would they know?
Now, what do we say to someone who wants to get to know us?
Run.
I am not gay.
Talk to me, boy. No disrespect, I don't mean no harm.
You wanna know what? I am gay.
Open up! What's the password? What? Help! Open this door! Not even close.
Where's Chick-fil-A?
Again? Oh, we're asking this again? Stop asking, bro. Oh, no. God, damn.
Literally the most boring question I've ever been asked. This is all he does. He's literally the worst.
I've done nothing wrong ever in my life.
I know this. And I love you.
I love you too, Daddy. Money, please. My money.
Hands up, hands high. Don't go screaming if I blow you with a Suki, I'm coming in the Cherokee gasoline. There's steam on the window screen. Take it.
I thought you were kidding! I thought it was a joke! I even wrote it down in my diary! Veronica had a very funny joke today! I laughed at it later that night!
In and out, come in the pool. Come on. Okay. Oh, hell no. Oh, there's no room for any burgers in this house. Only Big Macs for life. My lemon up. Get out of the pool. Get out of the pool. Get out of the pool. She smacked the lemon up right out of my hand.
That's just what Rhonda's like. Okay, you'll get used to it.
She's harmless. It's okay.
Why was she with my brother?
McDonald's is always harshing my mellow. Hey, you guys want a burger? I got you.
Frozen McDonald's? I'm always fresh.
Damn! You know.
Will you help me hide a body?
Huh?
Come on, we can't delay.
What did you do?
No one can see him on the floor. Get him out the door before he can decay.
Why would you call me?
Will you help me hide a body?
Huh?
Come on, we can't delay.
What did you do?
No one can see him on the floor. Get him out the door before he can decay.
Why would you call me?
Listen, I heard through the grapevine that you've got a thing for Cal.
Oh no, who told you that?
Just the grapevine. There's something you should probably know. Oh man, this is hard. The thing is, me and Kyle are kind of, you know, together.
Oh.
Yeah, he's my man. I'm more out than Kyle is, but it sucks because he acts like we're not a couple at school because he's embarrassed, but we get home and he's the best boyfriend I've ever had.
Wow, I'm sorry. I totally respect that. Hey, thanks a lot for telling me.
Cool. Just, you know, don't touch me because I'm not into girls, so it kind of grosses me out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, thanks a lot, and just, you know, stay away from my man, bitch.
You ready to go on a walk, bud? Alright, here we go. Here we go, buddy. Oh, come here, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. We'll take you on a walk. I know, you were not happy, huh? Alright, let's go, huh? Quincy, it's Friday. You know what that means? We're going to the strip club. Woohoo! Yeah, that's right, buddy. I'm just kidding. We're going to the vet. sorry. How did he know?
All right, pull your hatchets out. Stop, chop, chop, chop. Swing, 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 swing. Swing, 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 swing. Uh-oh, here come the pup.
Did you know that the reason that you can't harness your psychic abilities or astral travel is because your energy body isn't strong enough? We don't talk about this nearly enough on this app, so let's get to it. Your energetic body is frequency and energy concentrated to create consciousness, and that's you. Your energetic body is also fully responsible for your interactions with the astral realm while you're sleeping or while you're astral traveling, and for interacting with other dimensions like when you're doing spirit work. This is also what allows you to have psychic abilities. Unfortunately, as human beings though, our energy body is a mess. We leave energy behind, we pick energy up, we collect all this trauma throughout our life. Until we manage and deal with all of the unresolved issues from that trauma and from those experiences, our energetic body is simply not strong enough. It's too distracted dealing with a bunch of other stuff. So for those of you that aren't doing your shadow work, astral travel is going to be harder than closing your eyes and doing a gateway experience. And telepathy and telekinesis is going to be very challenging too, because you cannot tap into that. The best way to overcome this is recapitulation, which is in part 2.
Hello, my little wildlings. Today we're going to talk about brownies, and no, not the kind you eat, or at least you shouldn't, because that would be really effing gross. So there's a wide variety of names for them, just kind of depending on your location, but typically they're just a short, little, old, wrinkly man that's like brownish green in color. Generally, they like to adopt a house and then they kind of form like a sense of responsibility for it, and they start doing the chores. So they start taking care of the animals, taking care of the land, taking care of your laundry, just stuff like that. And the only thing they ask for in return is a little bowl of cream or your best milk, maybe a cake with some honey on it, but anything more than that and they will leave. They just take great offense to that and they're like, no thank you. You also never ever give them clothes, ever, because that's just like not okay to them. And of course, like with all fairies, they are unpredictable, so we have to be very wary of them and cautious and try our best not to offend them. Because a brownie that has been offended will easily turn into a Bogart and they will just, you know, not be fun. So this is a buka, excuse me if I'm mispronouncing that. They were typically in Wales and they are known for helping churn butter. They are extremely helpful, but if you offend one, he will, or she, will start throwing your things, destroying your clothes, pinching people. Yeah, just a nuisance. I would not like that. So they didn't like people with long noses, people that were too tall, and I think at one point in time they were known for tormenting Baptists. I mean, it's kind of not a hard thing to do. This brownie, I'm definitely going to mispronounce, Phenodary, and they were found on the Isle of Man. They were extremely strong, did a lot of yard work, but they were known to be, stupid. Poor little guys. And like all brownies, he was most offended if you offered him clothes, and I don't know about you, but I would not want this guy chasing me around. No. And the last brownie that we are going to talk about is the Kilmalis? If you know how to pronounce these, just comments, because I don't know, and I don't have time to look them up all the time because I have like kids. Anyway, they were a particularly ugly type of brownie, and as you can see here, he doesn't have a mouth. He would eat through his nostrils. That just sounds so uncomfortable and like acidic, right? Like it would burn. He would haunt mills and liked practical jokes, so he was actually more of a hindrance than a help. And that's kind of all I got on brownies for a 3-minute video. So, yeah, just be nice to your house spirits. Don't be overly nice, apparently, though, because they don't like that. And, happy haunting, I guess. I got
about you. Also, side note, I think it's hilarious how much of TikTok will talk about the Fae, but then they will never go into detail about any of the types of Fae. If they talk about doing Fae work, but they never talk about any of the specific Fae entities out there, I don't trust them. Nevertheless, here is what a brownie is. There are a lot of different physical descriptions of them. This is probably the one that I'm most used to. This is the one on the Wikipedia page, and they are essentially a helpful house spirit. They're notorious for picking up things and rearranging them and taking things. So if your house keys went missing, could be one of these guys. Oftentimes they also bring good luck and good fortune to the area that you are living in as well. A lot of them are attached to the specific land, but a lot of them are also attached to you by heritage, and once again they are capable of going outside of that and finding new people to be around. Race is a human concept, as is ethnicity, as is land ownership, so I wouldn't expect a non-human entity to have any sort of respect for that. But that varies from culture and beliefs. So since these brownies are Scottish Fae, they need to be treated with respect. It's considered commonplace to leave some food out for them, and it's actually considered incredibly rare to see one unless you have the sight. But with that being said, you are more likely to see them than most other kinds of Fae. They're similar to hobgoblins, but they're not quite like them, so if you're familiar with a hobgoblin, brownies are very similar. And you don't want to piss off your brownie either, or else it has the potential to turn into a boggart. And boggarts are basically like angry brownies. Brownies, don't kick them out of your house, let them do their thing. They bring you good fortune. Just be good to them, feed them. They'll do their shit. Piss one off, and you get a boggart. You can piss off a brownie by spying on them, leaving out clothing for them, or just in general being offensive to it. Once you end up with a boggart, you will get a very mischievous sort of entity. And oftentimes to get rid of a boggart, you will throw out like rice or salt or something like that, because it will feel obligated to clean it up and count it, as they are related to brownies, and brownies oftentimes feel obligated to rearrange things how they like it. So nevertheless, I hope this helps, and I hope that this explains thoroughly enough. It's kind of rare to see one, but once again, it's not impossible.
You cannot control me. You cannot. Okay. You can have a little control, but I'm still in charge. I can attack any minute, but you can control for like a second. Oh, that's nice. That's really a spot right there.
Okay. All right. Now let's see. Where were we? Oh yes, in the pit of despair.
You got a human pregnant? Whoa, Satan baby, relax. What's the big deal? Demons can't have relations with humans. If God finds out, he's gonna—
You little weasel! A half-human, half-demon child. It's obscene! This pregnancy must end now!
Oh, and are you gonna pay for that abortion? Oh, loophole.
Fine. The child shall live. But I'm warning you. He better not do anything unusual.
No worries, G-Man. I'll watch that kid like a hawk. Yeah, I visited once when he was like 9, and I have no idea what he's doing. He started a cult. That's my boy!
I would say mentally I am not well. Physically, also no. Spiritually, no.
You weren't the right person at the wrong time. You just didn't like me that much. You weren't some evil mastermind. You didn't try to hurt me on purpose, but I thought that you wanted to attempt and ruin my life. But then I realized you just didn't like me that much, and it wasn't deliberate. There was no big plan or some grand scheme. I wasn't a target. It would have been someone else if it wasn't me, but I am an idiot. So it's not your fault that I fell in love with someone who just didn't like me that much.
Quit, just getting the candle, keep killing this shit. We've had a hell of a ride, but you thought we were riding to heaven. Well, I motherfucking lied.
Okay, your inner child, as I've been uploading this, like, I don't know, she was a party animal. She was an absolute party animal. And I'm sorry for using such restrictive pronouns. The energy really is fluid. This is Daisy, everyone. One second. But yes, this energy is fluid, and I just feel that you expressed yourself through creativity in more ways than you think, like with your art, with like painting, and how you role played these like potions and ideas of yourself, and also like dress up. Like, I don't know, it's really cute. Like you are very good at intuitively expressing yourself as a child, and I feel like as you grew up it got more restricted, and now I feel like you may get more embarrassed of things you do, or you may second guess yourself, or just not really take the time to follow your creative pursuits. And honestly, they want you to stop taking life so seriously. Like, you don't have to be this idea of yourself. You don't have to.
You know, you're talking a lot of shit for someone with 2 perfectly good eyeballs, each priced at about $762 on the black market.
This is for the borderlines who feel everything a little too hard. This is for the borderlines who love more than anyone they've ever met, and yet constantly accused of being abusers, manipulators, monsters. This is for the borderlines who've wanted to die for as long as they can remember, but they hold on for the sake of everyone else. They hold on because they know it would break their mom's heart. This is for the borderlines who are trying to get better because they know they've hurt people in the past. This is for the borderlines who ache, who are in pain every single day of their lives, but who continue to push on. This is for the borderlines who have been broken by people who didn't know they were breaking them, have never once gotten an apology because no one felt like you deserved it. This is for the borderlines who have been hurt over and over and over again because they were given an idea of love that doesn't match society's. This is for the borderlines who hurt for everybody else, even when they are in the most pain. This is for the borderlines. I love you.
Elmo's not going to play with Zoe anymore. This play date is over. Wait, where are you going? Alaska. It's faster if you drive.
Okay, Barb, he needs to eat now. Oh, he doesn't need to eat. Well, my boobs would disagree. Oh, believe me, honey, he'll tell you when he's hungry. He eats from her boobs, Barb. Her boobs fill up with milk when he needs to eat. But that's ridiculous, Dolores. He's asleep. You don't wake a sleeping baby. Oh, jeez, yeah, I'm really leaking now. Her tits are leaking, Barb. Time to give up the ghost. Oh, you two are crass. And you're an ass. Don't make me say more. Oh.
You know that I'm a crazy bitch.
Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in my van every Sunday.
Why was he holding her hand when he's supposed to be mine? It's my party and I cry if I want to, cry if I want to.
Mama said that it was okay. Mama said that it was quite alright.
Child support, your father, he ain't sent the shit. So what if he did? It's none of your dang business, kid.
My mom, there's no one else quite like my mom.
Called me a whore and pushed me in front of a car.
Heidi, I was in a bad mood.
Miss you, but I don't know how. I've never heard silence quite this loud.
Can you tell me where I am? I don't know how I got here, but I think I'm starting to understand. I don't belong among the angels, and maybe that's just fine with me.
Dance how you killed this. I understood the assignment.
Attacked. Oh my god, oh my god. Are you
By a group of homeless vampires.
Is you smoking?
You promised.
Okay, maybe I should just walk you out.
No. Look. Wait. It won't heal right.
Oh, what is that?
I told you I got attacked.
Are you sure it wasn't like a dog?
Homeless vampires.
I swear, you are like the only one I have left. I am this close to falling off the deep end. I know I'm smiling right now, but the light inside me is dying.
What?